What's up guys, today I'll be showcasing a Survival Hunter solo shuffle at around 2300 MMR. The arena is Ruins of Lordaeron, the lobby is an Assassination Rogue, Shadow Priest, Fury Warrior, and a Monk Healer, and a Priest Healer. Overall, a really solid lobby for me. Can't complain, I've been in worse lobbies, been in better ones as well. Survival pairs well with the Shadow Priest, pairs well with an Assassination Rogue, and it works like decently with the warrior as well. In the video, I'll walk you through how the games went, what I did, what I could have done better. Unfortunately, the very start of this round was not recorded, so I'll be jumping in right at this point where we've already forced Monk's Cocoon and Trinkets. And from here on out, I'll take you through the rest of the match. So guys, sit back, buckle up, and I hope you enjoy the video. Our kill target is going to be the Shadow Priest. I don't usually like going Shadow Priest, but in this situation, it's the better one. It's a better target than the Ass Rogue. Instantly kill that Psyfiend and keep the pressure on this Shadow Priest going. Send a Chimeral Sting on the healer. My guy gets a smoke bombed, and I hear Deathmark instantly mending bandage that off, negating the entire Assassination Rogue's go. We get a dispersion here with Fury of the Eagle, and I immediately swap targets to the Rogue. Monk revivals, I get him into a stun and try to go for a trap, but he ports it. Insane play. Rogue walks into it, but the Monk dispels it. So we're going back on the Shadow Priest here. I'm dropping a bit low on health, so I feign that, and I get the stuff off of me with the Mending Bandage. I get intervened, and I pop my wall just in case, right before this chip shot, which was really nice. I get a Harpoon here. I go for a Road Trap, keep the Rogue in place as well, trap the Monk, and my Warrior is just murdering the Shadow Priest here. I go in for the Coordinated Assault with a crap ton of damage, but my guy just kills him. So that's round number 1, boys. GG's. Round number 2, we're with the Warrior again. It's not going to be much different in terms of strategy compared to round number 1. We're still going to murder the Shadow Priest. Well, we're going to try to. We're going to make swaps onto the Assassination Rogue. The only difference is that now we have a Fist Weaver on our team. Every arena round, you want to start in stealth with your pet out of stealth, and you want to use a few kill commands if you can to get your pack leader stuff going. But my Warrior charges in instantly. I'm still farming my pack leader stuff. My healer is in fear, so I'm not really interested to start going balls deep here. I kill the Psyfiend instantly, and just look to set up some damage on the Shadow Priest. My Warrior does a really nice fear, catches all of them. I'm trying to get a trap here, but I need to set it up with a binding shot first, and we just murder him in the opener, guys. Just again, my Fury Warrior ripped the Shadow Priest to pieces. Round number 3, we're now going to play 2 games with the Shadow Priest against the Warrior and an Assassination Rogue. I'm obviously going to run Mending Bandage every time into Assassination Rogues. You want to use Mending Bandage to take the Death Mark off of your guy, and after he has used Death Mark, you still want to be using Mending Bandages whatever you can. The ideal situation would be to use it after he vanishes to get those big Agaras off of your guys. Honestly, I should have went Disarm here instead of the Silence, but it is what it is. Now we're waiting for the Rogue to open to send a scatter shot on him as well to stop this subterfuge so that he cannot get his momentum going. I try to root him, but he shadow steps out of it, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. Now I'm going to look to get a trap here. My guy silences him, and I get him into a stun. He revivals, but I have patience here, and I manage to land a full trap. I'm knocking them all out of that smoke bomb, just helping my guy live at this point. He's not taking too much damage because we stopped Rogue's subterfuge in the opener. I go in for massive Coordinated Assault, and they pop Cocoon, and Warrior pops his defensive as well. So at this point, Warrior would be the more logical target, but again, anybody can die at this point. We keep doing damage here. I'm trying to get a trap here, but I get stunned, and I go for a trinket here. Normally, you don't trinket too early against rogues, but he already used his shadow smoke bomb, sorry, so you can do that. And now they're all stacked up like this, and I go in for a massive Fury of the Eagle. My priest silences the Monk, and I just managed to kill the rogue in that short silence. Like I said, guys, Warrior was the more logical kill target, but I just saw Rogue being low there and managed to get the damage off that was needed to murder him. Round number 4, guys, again with the Shadow Priest. Honestly, I should have just went with the Disarm at this point, because my Priest has a Silence and my Chimeral Sting, however you want to call it, DRs with it, and we could have really benefited from that Disarm, especially on the Warrior and on Rogue Subterfuge. So just something to keep in mind for myself and for you guys as well. They say a wise man learns from his mistakes, but a wiser man learns from other people's mistakes. So guys, you have the opportunity here to be the wiser man in this whole thing. Scatter the Rogue, stop some of his damage. We get a really nice Sphere on this Priest into a Silence, which is great, and I get a full trap to follow up, and the guy couldn't breathe. We almost kill him here. Get a lot of defensive cooldowns here, but we just keep doing damage here. Just bombing that Warrior. I send the Road of Sacrifice on my guy and instantly Mending Bandage that Death Mark off. Try to go for a kick, but he uses Shadow Word Death thinking I have a trap. So, I mean, I'll take that death, no problem. We keep doing damage. We're still going hard, doing a lot of DPS at this point. Priest leaves the Angel form, and my guy immediately does an insane fear on him. I follow up with a stun into a trap, leaving no gap, just Mending Bandage, off cooldown, mitigating that damage, and we surgically destroy that Warrior here. A really well played game from my Shadow Priest. Round number 4, we're with the Assassination Rogue again. I honestly feel really good about this setup. We could go Shadow Priest, and Warrior is naturally going to come to us, so the Assassination Rogue will have the opportunity to cleave him. I go for a Disarm here because my Rogue has a lot of silences. He does have a Disarm as well, but it's a Fury Warrior, so 2 Disarms aren't going to hurt really. Same opener as every round. I start in stealth with my pet out of camo, just farming that pack leader stuff with kill commands, but unfortunately the first kill command I do just knocks me out of stealth, and this annoying ass Warrior jumps me and storm bolts me. It's, like I said, it's still going to be really good because they're all going to be stacked. My Assassination Rogue loves this. I'm just trying to ramp up some damage. I go in for a Root Trap first, trying to bait to see if he's going to port. He won't. Kick the Masked Isbel, and I'm just sending massive damage on this guy. Fury of the Eagle on both of the DPS, just a big flanking strike, makes him panic. We get Revival and the Dispersion. I immediately swap onto the Warrior, but he didn't pop his defensive, so I would like to go Shadow Priest, but my guy just goes Warrior. So I set a Chimeral Sting on the Monk, and we get Warrior's defensive as well. He ports my trap, but I was patient, so I get him into a scatter shot and trap the last millisecond. And now we're just going in, doing some damage, but the Monk uses Life Cocoon on the Shadow Priest, get that Psyfiend off the battlefield, disarm the Warrior, just playing a bit defensively. I have my Coordinated Assault coming back in about 15 seconds and my trap in 10 seconds, so I'm looking to set up a kill right about at that point. And now I'm just looking to trap. I get him into a Root Trap, and as soon as he escapes, I manage to trap him just with the last pixel of that freezing trap. Coordinated Assault into some massive damage, but the Priest manages to Void Shift, living here. I still have a lot of damage going. I'm sending my Fury of the Eagle, and that is the end of him, guys. Just too much pressure from both Assassination Rogue and me on my Survival Hunter for them to live here. Round number 6, guys, not much is going to change here. It's Survival Hunter and Assassination Rogue against Fury Shadow Priest. Again, the only difference is that the healers swapped. They're playing with the Holy Priest now, and we're playing with the Fist Weaver. The strategy is going to remain the same. Keep them together. Focus Shadow Priest and cleave whoever we can cleave at that point. User CC off DR and just murder them. Opener is going to be the same as every game. I start in camo with my pet out of stealth, just farming some of those kill commands. And my Rogue gets a sap here, which is good. He stuns the Warrior and goes in for a Garrote on the Shadow Priest. I follow up with the DR trap, and I send my Silence on the Priest here just to stop some damage in the opener here. We get a Blind, which I don't know if it was the right call, but it is what it is. He does a nice kick on the Void Torrent, and we're just looking to maximize our damage here. I disengage away from the Blade Storm, and now I'm going to send my Coordinated Assault, use my Freedom, and sprint into the Fury of the Eagle to ensure I can stick on the target. And guys, just look at the damage meters. I sent my go a bit later than everybody else, but I sent it at a time where I could maximize that damage. Just cleave leaving everybody here, trying to create some distance. I get storm bolted and I trinket into a short stun into a full trap on this guy. At this point, we didn't really get any major defensives, but we are leading in terms of tempo, and we get a dispersion right here. So I don't follow him. I still have Cocoon on me, and my Monk does a really nice Ring of Peace. So I'm just going to line of sight this warrior a bit, make myself really annoying to catch up to. I get them both into a root, and the enemy priest panics and does a fade. I kick him, and now I'm looking for a way to land my trap, but the warrior is being really annoying in not letting me do that. So I harpoon the guy and bait Shadow Warrior death here, and I don't have any stuns, so I'm going to set it up with my scatter shot into a short trap. I heal so my pet doesn't die and go in for a coordinated assault. We almost kill him here. I keep doing my damage, ascending bobs and explosive shots, and go for a nice Fury of the Eagle when they're both stacked here to maximize the damage. I send a Chimeral Stink, but he's on DR. Maybe it wasn't the best play, but my Rogue follows up with a beautiful kidney shot, and we get a trinket here. I wall because I'm dropping dangerously low. I'm just trying to do the most damage that I can, and I go in for a Harpoon trap here, and I manage to get it. He has a Ray of Hope up, but because I see it's purple, I know it's going to be negative. So this is something very important to keep in mind, guys. When you're fighting a priest and he has a Ray of Hope on somebody, if the tooltip is purple, it means he's going to be taking damage after it, so you can keep pumping damage in him. However, because they're stacked, warrior is taking an insane amount of damage, and I know the healer is looking at the priest, so I just swap targets and execute the warrior for a nice juicy 6-0. And that's the end of the video, guys. Thanks everybody so much for watching. I hope you picked up some useful tips and tricks along the way. If you enjoyed it or you learned something new, do the standard stuff. Drop me a like, a comment, subscribe. If you do have any questions, pop them in the comment section below. As always, I'll try to answer all of them to the best of my ability. And additionally, please let me know if you'd be interested in me setting up Twitch stream or YouTube stream to showcase some more Hunter gameplay, survival, marksmanship, beast mastery. I'd be playing solo shuffles, 3v3s, 2v2s, and even some world PvP. So let me know down in the comments if this is something that you'd like to see, and I'll see if I can make this happen. Thanks everybody for watching and supporting the channel, and I will see you boys in the next video.